Sophia Brown-Ramsey, your question, please.
Thank you very much. So, about a couple weeks ago, the provincial government started a series of consultations on street checks and carding. And this now seems to be at the forefront. It has been all over the media, looking at how carding, how street checks has been affecting our Black and brown citizens here in Brampton as well, here in Peel. I'm wondering where you, as a party, or even individuals, up to you how you want to answer this, I'm wondering where you stand on this, and I'm wondering how you see how we can work together as a community to affect change and be a little bit more impactful so our Black and brown citizens are not feeling disengaged and not a part of their own community.
Who would you like to direct us to?
So I will start. I will start with the NDP.
Okay, thank you for your question, Sophia. It's a very important issue, as you articulated. It affects many of us in Brampton. And I think the biggest thing, and one of the most recent things that have happened, of course, is our MPP, Jagmeet Singh, has been a champion, and the NDP has been absolutely clear that carding must end. So through the consultations that the Liberal government is moving forward on, time and time again, they have heard that it's not a question of revising, making changes, but carding is not constitutional and it impacts Black and brown communities disproportionately. It must stop. So Mr. Singh, we believe at the federal level that the NDP at the federal level needs to work and continue to consult with our communities to listen. It's important who that candidate and that MP is, because that diverse perspective must be there. Without the experiences of having, that experience of carding, being stopped, you don't know. You can't advocate and you can't fight. And the NDP party really ensures that our diverse team of candidates for Brampton and for Peel can speak to the issue. My son is 13. It's an issue for me. I'm always worried and concerned when he is walking down the street as he gets older that police may stop him and question him. How do we deal with that, right? Without me being at the table, where would that perspective be? So we're clear. I think the other thing that's important and connected indirectly is the issue of the long-form census and data collection. Without data, without proper data, without knowing who's in our communities, you cannot make good decisions, right? You can't make good decisions and really know what's going on in the community.
Thank you, Ms. Patterson. A rebuttal from Ruby Sahota from the Liberals, please.
I've recently attended a few events on this matter, one that was right here. I do believe it's a very serious concern in our community. I used to be a public defender for juveniles, and I know how it could impact the lives of young people. So as a mom, it is something that concerns me a lot as well. I think we need to, make sure that this policy does end. Of course, the Liberal Party is a strong advocate of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and treating each and every individual equally. So our stance on when it comes to carding, especially my personal stance, and I can speak for the party as well, is to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity for success and isn't prejudiced or biased by, any authorities out there. So we do need to bring this to a stop. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sahota. Final rebuttal on this. Sean Hatton, please, from the Green.
Carding is utter garbage, especially in a community such as Brampton, in a country such as Canada, where we are so diverse. We come from different ethnic backgrounds. I have been a victim of carding, not only from police, but at the airport. I always have that extra random security check, and I traveled a lot in my previous role as a TV host, and it always happened. And, I became used to it. It just became part of traveling, but I could see the first few times going through and being like, oh, now I have to go into this special customs room. I have to tell this man who has never seen entertainment in the last 25 years what a Game Boy Advance is. I have to explain to him that this is not a dangerous item. So there you go.
Thank you, Mr.
I think
Hutton,
we're all in
and
agreement.
Good luck with your game.
I just have a follow-up. I just have a follow-up. So on the 25th of this month at the Peel region, 10 Peel, there will be discussions around Cardin there. Am I going to see any one of you guys who support that, 9:30 in the morning at 10 Peel? I think we need the
What's
faces.
the date
in
again, please?
The September 25th, Friday, September 5th, 9:30. We will be doing a presentation to the Peel Police Board around that. So I'd love to see you guys there. Any show of hands? Thank you. I appreciate it. It's on TV. Take their names down.
Wow.
You guys all saw that?
Sophia, that was very political, and you're on the panel. That was very nicely done.